Hi, you guys. This is Cooking with TK. I want you guys to see that I have made a delicious homemade Southern style sweet potato pie. Yes, I have, you guys. This sweet potato pie is the bomb, and it is simple and easy, and anyone can make it. Look at how beautiful it is, and I wish you guys could taste it. So, I'm going to show you my recipe on how I made the Southern sweet potato pie, which is a staple in the African American community. The sweet potato pie has a long history down here in the South where I reside. It's one of my favorite desserts, and for the holidays, this is one of our soul food staples here in the South. If you guys would like a delicious, simple, easy recipe for a Southern sweet potato pie for your family this holiday season, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, or just anytime you like a soul food recipe, then watch this video until the end so that you too can make your family a delicious sweet potato pie. Look at that crisp. Let's get into the video. Okay, everyone, the ingredients that you will need to make a sweet potato pie is sweet potatoes. I have 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes that I got from Walmart in this bag. Okay, that's how many sweet potatoes you will need. I am using evaporated Carnation milk, okay, 12-ounce can. Also, I'm going to use some nutmeg, okay. I am going to use some allspice, that's correct, allspice. I will also be using some vanilla flavoring. You can use whatever kind you want. You will need granulated sugar, any brand, 2 large eggs, some ground cinnamon, okay, some self-rising flour or all-purpose flour to act as a binding agent, and you will need some unsalted butter, the unsalted butter of your choice. Okay, you guys, and you will also need to get you a deep dish 9-inch pie crust. I found this Marie Callender deep dish pie crust, which bakes up very flaky and beautiful. Okay, you guys, make sure that it stays frozen until you're ready to use it. Okay, the type of sweet potatoes that I have in this bag can be steamed in the microwave. You do not open it. The bag cost me $3. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to pop these in the microwave for 10 minutes. And they will be done in 10 minutes. It's easier and simpler than boiling sweet potatoes for an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so you lay those flat side down according to the bag for these sweet potatoes. And I'm going to put my microwave on 10 minutes. Okay, you guys? And then I will be back to show you guys the finished results of the sweet potatoes to show you that they can cook in the microwave. Okay, you guys. So now my sweet potatoes are done. I did cook them for approximately 10 minutes. You can cook between 8 to 10 minutes in your microwave in the bag. You do not open the bag, okay? And remember, I got these from Walmart. They are sweet potatoes in a steamer bag. So I am going to cut these potatoes open. You have to be careful and allow that steam to come out. Do not burn yourself if you are going to use the same type of sweet potatoes that I have. Take your fork. And you can see that the fork goes through, so the sweet potatoes are done. If you don't have this bag, remember, you can go ahead and boil them or bake your sweet potatoes. It just takes longer. I am going to place them in ice bath water to cool them off for about 5 minutes, okay? And then they will be ready to peel. Okay, so I have started peeling my sweet potatoes, and I want you guys to see that they are not hot after 5 minutes of cooling in the water and the ice, and that I can peel them with my hand. If you have never peeled a sweet potato before, remember that a sweet potato has 2 layers. So the lighter layer is the second layer, and you must peel that second layer as well. And also you must take the black pieces that you see out of the sweet potato. Okay, you guys? So those are two things that you must remove. Now we are going to mix our sweet potatoes so that they can be softened. You're going to put them in and mix them for 45 seconds. The reason why you're going to go ahead and mix them for 45 seconds at the beginning, you can use your hand mixer as well. And if you're, because there are strings in your sweet potatoes, and those strings have to come out. So you're going to do the 45 seconds or 46 seconds worth of mixing about 6 times so that you can get those strings out of those sweet potatoes, okay? You can see the strings along here. I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to go and rinse them off, and I'm going to do that until I get all of the strings out. Okay, so now I'm going to place my 2 large eggs into my mixing bowl. And I am going to mix these 2 large eggs until they are well combined in my mixing bowl, okay? And I'm going to mix on medium-high heat. Medium-high mixing. So that's the speed that I have it on, and that's about the number 6 or the number 8. That's how you get a medium high, because mine goes to 10. You don't have to have this mixer. You can do the same thing with a hand mixer. Now, you guys, make sure that you mix it until the egg is well combined. And get your spatula and scrape off the edges, as you see I am doing here. Scrape your edges, because when we put our other ingredients in each time, we want to make sure that everything mixes in well and that it's all binded in together. So scrape it just as you see I'm doing here. I want you guys to follow me step by step so that you too can make you a delicious sweet potato pie, Southern style. Okay, now after we have mixed in our 2 large eggs, we are going to add in our melted unsalted butter, which I used 5 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and I'm going to mix that well, 5 tablespoons, until it's well combined. Now that I have my 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, I am going to mix in 3/4 cups of evaporated milk. You don't have to have the Carnation brand. You can use whatever type of evaporated milk that you have. If you do not have evaporated milk, you still can use regular milk. Okay, so now you're going to mix that until it is well combined. Now let's move on until our next step. We are going to mix our sugar. And the amount of sugar that I used was 1.5 cups of sugar. And we are going to mix these 1.5 cups of sugar in well until it is well combined as well. And I am still mixing on the number 6, the medium high speed for my mixer. If you're using a mixer, medium high as well, and mix it until everything is well combined, because you want that sugar mixed in very well. You want that sugar flavor, you want that taste, but you do not want the sugar to be overbearing, too sweet. Next, now let's go ahead and let's add in our vanilla flavoring, our nutmeg. We are going to add in our allspice. We are using 1 tablespoon of vanilla egg, 1/8 teaspoon of allspice, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg as well. And you're going to mix that until it is well combined. Now add in 1/4 cup of flour. It can be all-purpose or self-rising. I use self-rising, and this is going to act as a binding agent. Mix this on medium-high as well until it is well combined. Now we have our pie filling mixture, our sweet potato pie filling mixture. At this point, you can taste it to see if you want to add more spices or not. So go ahead and go to your oven and hit bake. And you're going to place it on 350 degrees. That's correct. Place it on 350 degrees to preheat. Take your frozen pie crust out of the freezer, okay? And we're going to go ahead and add the sweet potato pie filling in, okay? Add your sweet potato pie filling in. This is a deep dish, so this can make about one deep dish and maybe one of the other size pie crust. So that'll be about 10 servings of pie that we'll have. Now, to protect the edges of my pie crust so that they don't burn, I am wrapping it with aluminum foil so that I can keep my edges from burning. I don't like burnt pie crust, and I know that you guys don't either. And at the end, you will see that it does not burn. Now that I have protected the edges of my sweet potato pie, I'm going to place it in my oven on the 350 degrees for 1 hour and 10 minutes, you guys. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so go ahead and set your timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And I'll be back after 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, you guys, my sweet potato pie is out of the oven. Doesn't this look just delicious? Okay, you can tap your sweet potato pie to the left and to the right to make sure that your sweet potato pie is done, or you can stick a toothpick in it. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't jiggle, 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 it is done. And that is what you're looking for, a done pie. So, you guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this recipe. And I hope that you share it out with each and everyone that you know. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Time to slice the pie, you guys. I'm not a good pie slicer, but I want you guys to see that if you make this sweet potato pie, it will not fall apart, and your family will be happy to see that this is a nice size sweet potato pie that they are getting, and you can serve it with ice cream. Your family would love to have this for Thanksgiving, Christmas. Anytime you're having a good soul food dinner, look at that. Okay, you guys? Look at that slice of pie. And this is what I'm telling you. This is why you should try this recipe. And you guys, Cooking with TK is here to represent for the Southern people with this Southern sweet potato pie. Stay tuned to my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And stay tuned to the next video.